This here is from Yahoo News. Fact check. Fake Johnny Depp quotes about not knowing or following Charlie Kirk spread by Facebook page managed by Vietnam. Let's see what we got. Is a viral story about Johnny Depp saying, I don't know who that is about Charlie Kirk and the reactions to it real? No, that's not true. The article, which also has Depp saying he doesn't follow Men Who Shout for a Living, originated on a Facebook page and site run from Vietnam. There are no actual news reports of Depp saying the words attributed to him. And I'm sure it's not the first time that someone misquoted Depp or made something up and put it out there, obviously. Can't quite say I've heard of this before, so I'm not sure how viral it went exactly, but okay. It's one of those overused words these days. I mean, what exactly is viral? I would say viral these days has to be double digits of millions. A million views ain't good enough anymore to be viral. You see like these big TikTok accounts and X accounts and YouTubers getting like a million views a video. That's not viral. That's just, they got a lot of attention. I'd say once something hits like 10 million now, like double digits, okay, that's viral. It went through all the 1 million stuff, 5 million stuff, it's out there. So this wasn't viral, but okay, guys. The quotes appeared in an article. They have a link to the article there. They give the date, October 8th, 2025. So, okay, not so long ago, pretty recent. It began as a passing comment, a simple exchange that most celebrities would have brushed off or ignored. But within hours, it turned into a viral storm that once again placed Johnny Depp at the center of a cultural battleground. Well, if it actually got big, I guess it would have, but it really didn't. But interesting enough. The spark, a moment on a red carpet when a journalist asked Depp about a recent controversy involving conservative commentator Charlie Kirk. Depp, ever the artist, lost in his own world, responded honestly, I don't know who that is. Which I don't find totally unrealistic. I try to tell people that, Charlie Kirk had this huge internet fame. If you watch political videos and debates and things like that with Piers Morgan and the Young Turks and Bill Maher and stuff that gets into that, you'll probably find him. But if you're just someone out there, doesn't watch YouTube so much, watches the mainstream news or follows your own sports or whatever the hell it is, you probably don't know who the guy is or was. But my point is, he wasn't like mainstream famous. Not like Taylor Swift or something like that. The internet pounced, critics mocked him, telling him to leave the country, accusing him of being out of touch and branding him as another elitist Hollywood type who doesn't understand America. Alright, not sure who would say that. The outrage grew fast and loud. Hashtags, headlines, talking heads on late night TV. For a man who's lived through more than his fair share of public firestorms, it could have just been another round of noise. Funny, I never heard about that until now, I don't know, almost 2 weeks later or something. No, maybe 12 days later, whatever. But what Depp did next, or rather, how he did it, turned the entire moment into something unforgettable. Okay? Right, so that's what they said led up to this quote where he said, I don't follow men who shout for a living. The article also claimed the following. Months later, Depp's line still circulates online, often stripped from its context, posted under photos of sunsets, art, or music, but for those who watched the moment unfold, it remains electric. Then they give the, little history of Charlie Kirk. But of course, they're claiming they're fake quotes, let's not forget. I would bet Johnny's heard of Charlie Kirk, but then again, if he hasn't, I don't think that's so far-fetched. He's out there in Europe doing his music thing. He's got the Dior thing. He's got some other projects, Daydrinker coming up. He worked on some graphic novel or something. If he's just kind of focusing on his work and staying out of the noise, which he probably would be after what he went through, I don't find it unreasonable that he would not know who Kirk is. Or maybe not by name. Maybe if he saw the face or something. But anyway, like they're saying, obviously fake. They say this made some noise, but this is the first time I'm hearing about it. Kind of interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.